everybody doing, baby? Hope everybody's doing fantastic and being safe with this weather that's going on. I just wanted to come down here and run my mouth just for a little bit. I told y'all it's sometimes easier to do a live because, girl, I keep putting stuff off and procrastinating and, you know. You know how it goes. Anyways, I just wanted to come down here and just do a quick one. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in. I know this was like a last minute. I just kind of told the people that we were going live. So if you missed this, because I did kind of just announce it, I'm sorry. However, the replay will be up. What's up, Shakira? What's up, Pisces Unicorn? What's up, Mom of Three? What's up, April Love? Yes. What's up, Valerie? Yes, just come down here just a little 1-2. What's up, Crazy K? And Ebony and Megan? What's up? What's up, 1-2? 1-2, 1-2, 1-2-2, Tori. What's up, Shauna? What's up, Dimples on Demand? Yes. What's going on, baby? What's going on? I wanted to come down here, you know. you know. you know. Right now, one of the hot topics of conversation in the reality TV world is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or as I like to call them from time to time, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Basketball Wives of Atlanta, okay, Wags of Atlanta, Baddies ATL. Yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Anyways, so everybody's talking about, I've really not been involved in a lot of the conversations that have been happening about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've been seeing, the girls down to Twitter, dragging each other. And, some of you have tagged me on Instagram. I've seen Drew, K. Michelle, Porsha, Angela, all of them. I've seen the blogs, All True Teen Neighborhood Talk, posting, what the girls are saying, the back and forths that the girls are, that the back and forth that the girls are having down to the ex the ex. And I've just decided to kind of just take a step back. Just take a step back. Because in my head, I felt like this was starting to be a repeat of season 5, Fight Night, season 5 of The Real Housewives of Potomac. And I just remember being in a space where it really felt like I really honestly felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. So, girl, right, I just be kind of sitting on the sidelines outside of my review, of course. I haven't been engaging as much as I normally would. Just because three lives this week. What a treat. Thank you, Miss Tommy. Thank you so much. I've just been on the sideline, not engaging as much as I would normally do, especially being that it is a franchise that I love. For the girls who know, they know I love Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I've just decided to just kind of take a step back and just let the girls do what they do. And then I might stick my head in from time to time, but I'm not going to be as involved in the I was wondering why I haven't seen you tweet about the show. Girl, I had to let it go, Shakira said. I had to let it go. I had to kind of just step back. I'm not saying that I won't, in the future, but I had to just step back because I was like, girl, this is giving me, girl, I got PTSD. I was like, girl, this is giving me season 5. I started getting nervous and shaking, and I said, oh my God. And it's not about, let me be very clear. It's not about agreeing with each other. Because I don't care about that. I don't block people because they have a difference of opinion than mine. I think I blocked 3 people since I've been to YouTube. And I think it was, I remember, I blocked like 3 people. But it didn't have anything to do with my opinion is this and your opinion is this. That doesn't bother me. But what does bother me is when people tell me that I didn't see something that I saw. Or that I didn't hear something that I know I heard. That's when I start to get bothered, and I'm like, girl, I'm not even about to play this game. It's one thing for you. It's one thing for us to have a difference of opinion. I think it's a completely different thing for you to tell me that what I heard is not what I heard, or what I saw is not what I saw. That's when I'm like, okay, girl, I gotta tap out. Girl, I gotta tap out. I gotta tap out. Girl, I gotta tap out because this is a little too much for me. Thank you, here, Ruth. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's why I've just really just kind of been back. I've just kind of, just sat back. I still read the comments. Even in my videos, I read the comments. I'm always in the comment sections. I be wanting to know, I be wanting to know, what the girls be saying. So I still read the comments. I just read the comments, like the comments, and I go about my business. So anyways, K. Michelle, she's promoting the show, I'm assuming. She's making her rounds. She did an interview with Club Shay Shay. I did not listen to the interview. I listened to clips that made the blogs. She also went to, I think that's Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend. What's her name? Nessa? Is that who it is? Nessa? I think she went to her podcast and she had to sit down with her. And so I saw some of those clips and I wanted to take a listen to some of those clips with some of you, with you guys tonight. Candiace Dillard Bassett, formerly of the Real Housewives of Potomac, or as I like to call them, the Real Housewives of Potomac. She has a podcast and she gave her opinion on K. Michelle and this past week's episode when K. Michelle was looking like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? Let's just start out with, girl, I'm not playing this whole clip because, girl, I got this from All True Tea. Shout out to All True Tea. That's a blog. This is like 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know if I'm playing the whole thing because another clip that I listened to was like 2 minutes and some change. But this is 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So let's just take let's just take a listen to gather some of what, and just take a listen. We're not listening to 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Sitting in a circle of women coming in on positivity. You know what I'm saying? And you're plotting to make me react.
How did you find out they were doing that?
I was told. I was told.
So this isn't like you assumed, like you were told.
No, I was told, then I watched. I watched everything. I watched it unfold. I watched the little jabs. I watched everything going on. Nothing was in my head. Nothing was.
Girl, you so dramatic. Girl, Nessa, girl, you so dramatic. Girl, that was not. Girl, all that gasping and girl, you acting like, girl. Girl, I think the girls be dramatic as hell. Okay.
Me, like, I've been on reality TV before, and when I went through my abuse, I was called a liar then too.
Mm-hmm.
So, case too sensitive for the show. No, I'm tough as hell. Like I'm a tough one. The only reason I'm mad and I'm crying is because I know I can't slap you.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah.
It's not the way to do it. And I know I'm in a battle of not returning to the old me.
Right.
I'm battling self.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I am emotional. That's what part make my music great.
Yeah. And where are things now between you and Porsha? Because I saw the response. Really? Has it gotten to that point?
Man.
And why? And the reason I'm saying this is because I think the hurt, it's clearly you're hurt, right? And I want people to really understand that. It's not just...
I'm there with that because, honestly,
sure,
she's a fun girl, like all of that. And, we're dealing with a woman who for years have been caught lying on people. Every year. And to see, you know what I'm saying? To see certain fans and see things, just ignore the fact. It don't matter who told me. Sure. God told me. We didn't deal with the fact of what it was. But this been going on for years. This is reality TV. They can say, yo, talking up this reality TV. I get it, and I play the game, and I understand it. That don't mean I ain't gonna have no emotion.
Right.
No emotions while playing it.
Yeah.
And when it comes to her, I feel like, she feels like, it's her show or whatever. I never play with line. I never play line leader game. Mm-hmm. Like you're never gonna have me fall in line. Mm-hmm. You're never gonna make me fall in line. It's just never going to happen.
So it could get to a better place. Maybe in the future, right? Maybe I'm trying to
other issues than me to deal with. Like
sure.
But when it comes to her, maybe so. I don't hate her. It's,
right.
That's not that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's just, and this ain't even just her fight. Mm-hmm. She wasn't the one to completely come up with that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's not that. The person who came up with it, she just forgettable. She get kicked out of her own fight. So it's more entertaining for, I think, the viewers for sure. Me and Porsha to fight. It's more entertaining than the other one that, but she was a part of it. And once I said something about it, no one wanted hands on it.
I mean, when I saw the posts about you posting, her, mm-hmm. Porsha posting, and then you posted this, and my jaw dropped. No different than you being 2 doors down.
That's exactly what I said, that Kay was crying because she wanted to shake the table and get a heifer, but doesn't want to scare those country music folks. Thank you.
From me, effing my ex, sitting in my face like you're a girl's girl. Is this real?
Yeah, well, I don't
know. No, like me, because that sounds crazy.
I don't know. Y'all have seen me. When have I lied? I lied on. Why would I put that on a woman? One thing I don't do is put stuff in bodies and stuff on women. Even when we came in with the Kelly situation, I was like, I don't know what that woman do with her hot pocket. I don't do certain things. Like some stuff is just not player. I'm just not
sure.
That.
Like yeah.
But no, that ain't false. You can't say you bringing me into a friend group and you around here you banging on my last known ex and telling him, and he telling me, and you sit here like you my friend. And I'm supposed to sit up here and be all open to be brought into this friend group, and I'm your friend. I'm trying to be your friend. You have what I don't like to do is go on people, what people's reputation are, because I know I have a reputation, right? And that's not it. So I try to be fair,
right?
But you also have to be aware,
right?
Your actions are not that of a girl's girl. They've never been, and If you said...
I'm going to say something about K. Michelle. K. Michelle, she lose me when she starts talking about actions of a girl's girl. When K. Michelle says, girl, every day and twice on Sunday, that she don't even hang out with females. She don't even hang out with women. And maybe it's due to girls in her past not being girls, and the girl she had to deal with on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But girl, you can't walk around here talking about being a girl's girl, but then in the same breath, you don't even hang out with women.
Looking at me telling me how much you love me, and I'm knowing everything.
Now, to be fair, did she know? Were you guys friends at that time, or is it like
No, it's not about that. I got a whole husband.
Right.
It ain't that. It's the fact that you'll see, because I may be getting a little bit ahead.
Right. Well, we'll see.
It's the fact that you were hiding something that you didn't have to hide. On purpose. When I would have sang at y'all wedding. What do you mean? Like, but you sitting up here in my face talking to me.
Okay, girl, that's enough. That's enough. Y'all get what she going. We're not listening to the whole 6 minutes. Girl, we almost did anyways. Okay, I want to get to the next clip. This is the clip that I really wanted to play. I want to get into the next clip of K. Michelle saying that she wanted Angela to bring her into the friend group. Hey!
I know we have people that are brought into the show, this and that, but I was going to be on the show without you. That wasn't about, that wasn't about you. However we bring someone in, I actually wanted to be brought in by Angela, because we had started to form a relationship, and I wanted to be brought in by Angela. So, when I was told, Porsha, because we did the movie and we, go girl, we support each other on pictures and things like that. I was like, okay, and I'm going to go in with the open mind, and I'm going to watch for myself the behavior. Mm-hmm. And the behavior, as I thought, it's a behavior of being very well PR'd up, know how to talk at this point, and basically, sit there and smile and deal with that, but also knowing what you're doing and thinking you're the producer.
Mm. You felt like she was trying to produce.
I can never be produced.
Oh,
you will never yo-yo me.
Oh, she was trying to produce you.
You're never going to produce me.
Okay.
And I just feel like I didn't come in like people expected. Mm. And once I didn't go or pick this group or do this, then it was like, oh, you didn't fall in line.
Because that's what, didn't she recently said that you picked the wrong team.
I'm a grown woman.
Yeah.
I don't need a team. And on a TV show, you're not even supposed to have teams.
Yeah, because that's what
I'm grown. Have I ever in life and being in front of the world, have I ever been a woman you don't even see me hang with women. Have I ever been the type of woman that's going to need a team or go pick a team? If you say left, I'm probably going right just because I'm rebellious. I know we have people.
So, okay, we'll get to Candiace.
I know we have people that are brought into the show.
We'll get to Candiace clip in just a little bit. Okay. I can definitely see Porsha trying to produce her based off of some of the things that Porsha has done in the show. I could see why K. Michelle thinks that she was trying to produce her. Okay. Okay, pick me's are not girls. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I said I didn't think it was. I thought it was going to last longer than this. I remember saying in one of my reviews that K. Michelle and Porsha will not be friends for too long because Porsha is not the girl that Porsha is not the girl that K. Michelle would like in real life, and probably vice versa for Porsha. But I didn't think it was going to blow up this fast. I thought it was probably going to be be the, at least until next season. But I knew that it wasn't going to last that long because K Michelle, to me, I could see K Michelle getting along with like an Angela. I could see her getting along with an Angela before I could see her getting along with the Porsha. So I'm not surprised that they have fallen out because, again, I don't think that they would have meshed anyways, even like outside of the show. I think that they could be cordial, right? If we're on, a Lifetime movie set, you know what I'm saying? If we're on a Lifetime movie set and we need to, hey girl, how you doing? Hey girl, how you doing? Co-workers, right? But outside of that, I could never picture them being cool. Let's go ahead and listen to what Candiace, Dillard, Bassett had to say, and then we'll get into the plotation of it all.
There are thousands of hours of footage that is recorded. It is very strategic the way that things are cut and chopped and screwed in place. Yeah. And in the effort to make an interesting story, they will, and they can, and they say that they can, cut things to make you look how you don't look. So when something seems like it's happening out of place, it's not happening out of place. They cut it to make it look that way. So I'm not saying this is what's happening, but it could be that, Kay is scene with something is being cut out. She's being baptized by fire. She's having her rookie season, her newbie season, and she's being hazed by everybody. Everybody meaning front and back of house. Because it doesn't make sense to me that she would just come out.
They might be pygmies, but their characters are vastly different. Porsha lies for sport. Kay is truly an authentic person. Thank you, Diva.
Of nowhere and be like, you all are attacking me. Something was taken out. Some puzzle piece is missing because Kay is not new to this game. This is not her first rodeo. She knows how this works. And as you said, she is familiar with the show. She's watched the show, I'm sure. Even if she hasn't, she's had her own rodeo on Love and Hip Hop. She knows how this works. So it's lost on me that she would just come on and suddenly lose all of her savvy and knowledge and just sit there and be like, they're attacking me and I feel like everyone is coming at me. No, something happened, whether it was a producer told her something, a blogger sent her something, and maybe because the network doesn't want to give air to bloggers, they didn't say what it was, but they just are kind of letting it look like she is crazy and leaving out the part where she says, I heard this, or I was told that. Kind of similar to the Phaedra and Candy of it all, when Phaedra kept saying she heard it, but we never hear who she heard it from. Because the it allegedly was somebody behind the scenes and they were trying to protect the house. So something is missing. And I don't believe that Kay is just like losing her mind, because it looks like she's losing her mind and everybody's making her look like she's crazy. And the easiest thing for the cast to do is go with that because it makes good, interesting TV and it keeps the heat off of them. It's like, oh, let's keep making her look like a lunatic so that we don't have to look like lunatics or talk about what we have going on or what we don't have going on. So I'm not inclined to immediately believe what I'm seeing.
That's pretty much what I already said. I mean, I'm really just regurgitating what I've already said and echoing what Candiace just said, basically. K Michelle has more experience with reality TV than most of the current cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta. While it might be on different networks and it might be, you know, 2 different production teams, it does not take away from the fact that K. Michelle has been on reality TV longer than most of the people on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So to echo Candiace, she's not new to the rodeo. Like, this is not her first time at the rodeo. If you follow Porsha, you'll be waiting at the bus stop, waiting on Harriet Tubman and them. Wrong. Ooh, wrong, baby. You'll be waiting at the train station, baby. Baby, the martyr, baby. Harriet, her homegirl sucking on a lollipop. Girl standing at the bus stop. Okay. I believe that there are viewers out there who, depending on who you talk about, their opinion will change. It is hard for me to grasp how we have been watching reality TV for as long as we have been watching reality TV, and we see the same playbook on pretty much every franchise, but then when K. Michelle says that this could be happening to me, everybody dismisses it. As much plots and takedowns and hazing that we've seen with these women, I can guarantee y'all, if this was Stacey on the Real Housewives of Potomac and Stacey was in the same shoes as Kay, y'all wouldn't, not y'all, but people would not doubt what Stacey was saying, even though people had already called and deemed Stacey a liar her first season. If Stacey came and said the girls are hazing me, something is going on, it's a takedown, I can guarantee you that people will believe Stacey now, even though Stacey has proven herself not to be the best when it comes to the truth. We've literally seen these women have conversations about icing people out on Potomac. We've heard the stories of these women. We've heard the story. We've heard the story. Okay. We've heard the stories of these women doing these things. I do think it is absolutely weird that people are so quick to dismiss what Kay is saying as if it cannot be the truth based off of what we know. I think that it is absolutely weird that people are quick to dismiss what Kay is saying as if we don't know that these things do not happen. It's not about caring about whether or not it happened to Sweet Tea, because, girl, we knew what was happening to Sweet Tea. They literally, if we could use Sweet Tea as an example. Sweet Tea was the fool who came into a friend group thinking that she was green, thinking that they were going to pick her, and then when they found out that, girl, we can't use you no more, they kicked Sweet Tea to the curb. That's what happened. This is the last season's Play with Drew and Peach Juice, Henry bound to the RHOA. I believe this is Sador's storyline. I do believe that there was something happening behind the scenes. I do. Do I necessarily believe that when Porsha was at the table playing with oysters, that was a dig at K. Michelle? No. But do I believe that K. Michelle was told that there was a plot to take her down, to haze her, whatever word they wanted to use? Absolutely. Because that's what happens on these shows. And anybody who says that that's not the truth is a bona fide liar. The girls get together every year and decide who's going to be the bitch who get her lashings this year. And if there's a freshman girl, we might just have to break her in a little bit. K. Michelle's mistake was that she should have let it play out, let the vet take the first shot and then react. By the way, you look so handsome tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you. Even when I hear people say, oh my God, the current season, the current girls are causing a divide. When you literally have the head bitch in charge, the girl standing in the middle of the photo, down to Carlos YouTube saying that K. Michelle chose the wrong team. Like that, she literally said that. I really thank you. Look out for Lauren. I really hope that Kay is vindicated. I appreciate hearing Candiace's point of view, but Kay is still coming off very paranoid and sensitive online in her rants. Yes, yes. I know that's one thing. That's one thing. I think multiple things can exist at the same time. I think that K. Michelle is paranoid like a motherfucker, but I don't think she's lying about the takedown. And she's very sensitive. Okay. You know what I realized when I posted the fight from Porsha Family Matters is a lot of people have never watched it. Someone said, what episode is this? Girl, thank you, Diva. So I just like I don't know how there's pushback on K. Michelle when K. Michelle says, you're not gonna get me to fall in line. And then it becomes you must be jealous of Porsha. If I'm saying you're not gonna get me to fall in line, it's because she just said you picked the wrong team. Like, I don't know. Mind you, they all use the same glamour stylist sometimes. So I think it was one of them also. Thank you, Teacup 11. I just don't think it's fair. I think that K. Michelle is not above reproach, girl. I think that K. Michelle can get her wig tugged on. But I also feel like we all know housewife shows are done with a storyboard, and Kay said, I will not be following the script and creating my own narrative. Yes, that's the thing. Thank you, 60 Baby 79. That's what I'm saying. Like, for people to act like that this cannot be true, when we've literally heard Patrick McDonald, a producer down to Bravo, say that they will have whiteboards in a room of the storylines. Like at some point we also have to accept that this is a produced reality TV show. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. 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 That's what I have to say. Yeah. I think K. Michelle is a good fit for the show. I do. I said that. I think that I don't know how K. Michelle would have fit in the early RHOA days, but I think that with the current setup, I think K. Michelle is great for the current setup. Now, how it would have been with Kim and Nene and Cynthia and Kenya, I don't know. Probably not. But with the current setup and the direction that they're going, I think that Kate fits in well with the current cast. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. Girl, Kate Michelle got the internet in shambles, baby. They say they want her off the show, but girl, she the only one that everybody talking about. That's what I said. That's why I said in my review. That's why I said in my review last week. Like, you know, I challenge everybody to stop talking about K Michelle, Pinky, Kelly and Shamia, and just do their reviews, do their tweets off that, and see how long the reviews and the podcast and the tweets last. Because K Michelle got the streets on fire. I'm just saying we're gonna tell the truth. Girl. And just talk about what the other girls are doing. But I know that people can't do that. So yeah. I don't know. That's what I had to just step back from the RHOA conversation because I knew the road that it was starting to go down. I knew it. I could see it in no shit. I could see it in my comment sections, and I just said it is what it is, girl. I could see it, on Twitter. I could see it on Instagram, and I said, "Oh, this is where we're going." I said, girl." I said, girl. Y'all not about to have me like season 5, girl. RHOP. So that's why I really haven't. That's why I haven't really been engaging as normally as I would, especially on RHOA, like on Twitter, or even in the comment sections on Instagram, because it's like, like, girl, I don't even, like, girl, it's not even, like I said, like I really do. I love to hear people's opinions. That's why I'm always, girl, in my comment sections. I want to know what the fuck. Girl, Rodney, you know you want to win in with the girls. I do want to win in just a little bit. I do want to win in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's like, I'm like, it's just weird. That's all I can really say. It's weird. And like I said, it's one thing for people to have a difference of opinion, but if your opinion is based off of something that did not happen, then your opinion is wrong. It's one thing to have an opinion off of something that happened, and that's just your opinion. But to have an opinion of something, something that you created in your head that happened on the show that did not happen, girl, your opinion is wrong. To tell me that I did not hear something, girl, I'm not going down that road. To tell me, oh no, girl, the room wasn't dirty. The room was dirty. It's shit like that. Girl, the room was dirty. The room wasn't even that dirty. Yes, it was. Girl, like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, where are you getting that the room was not dirty? You heard everybody say the room was dirty. Even the host said out of her own mouth that the room needed a deep cleaning. What in the fuck do you think a deep cleaning means, baby? Girl, if somebody says, yes, the room is definitely needing of a deep cleaning, what do you think? What do you think that means? But you don't want to say the room is dirty because you don't want to prove that Shamia and Kelly were right about the room being dirty. You see what I'm saying? So you would rather just, not you. People would rather say the room was not dirty because then it would prove that Shamia and Kelly were right about the room being filthy. So they would just, they'll just latch on to the room was not even dirty. The room was filthy. The room was dirty. I didn't think it was either, honestly. It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that where I'm like, okay, girl, I am not about, girl, I am not. That's not subjective though. That's not. That's not. Because you can't tell them that the room is dirty when we didn't see the whole room, but you also have the people staying in the room that's saying it's dirty. You have another castmate that's saying it's dirty. And then you have the host of the trip saying that it's dirty. At that point, you have 4 people saying that the room is dirty. So how can a viewer say that the room wasn't even that dirty when you have the people that are living in the house saying that the room is dirty? Girl, I can say that I didn't think the room was that dirty, but if Cynthia, Pinky come and say the room was dirty, the room was dirty. The room was dirty. The room was dirty. And that's it. How could K. Michelle declass a show where Porsha and Phaedra accuse Candy of premeditated R? I would like to know that, baby. I was just on the phone arguing with one of my sisters today about that. Girl, I was just on the phone arguing with one of my sisters today about that. Girl, we're not going to talk about no declassing this show now. Okay? But it's thank you, Diva. It's stuff like that where I'm like, it is hard for me to believe when people start to go down the road of, oh, it's subjective. If you walked into a hotel room and the sheets had stains on them, what would you say? Would you say, oh, it's not a big of a deal? If the sheets had stains on them, if the sink was dirty, would it just be, oh, it's not that big of a deal? No, I could stay here. Oh, no, you don't have to worry about cleaning. No, that room is dirty. That room is dirty. That room is dirty. There are definitely levels of dirt. However, when you have the women in the room saying the room is dirty, when you have Pinky saying the room is filthy, and then when you have Cynthia, the host of the trip, saying that the room is definitely in needing of a deep cleaning, at that level, what level of dirt are we talking about? If you have the women who are staying in the room saying the room is dirty, you have Pinky saying yes, the room is filthy, and then you have Cynthia coming in and saying that the room was definitely in needing of a deep cleaning. You know, it be stuff like that. So it's just like, girl, it's just stuff like that where I'm like, okay, girl. So yeah, but it is what it is, you know. People, people watch what they watch. We watch what we watch. We hear what we hear. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm enjoying the season, believe it or not. I'm enjoying the season. Um, I do think it's strange. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna save that. Yes. And the thing is, I remember Cynthia. They showed a clip. This is how you know that production is behind a lot of shit. Cynthia Bailey. This is not no alleged. This is what Cynthia Bailey said out of her mouth. That year, when she was supposed to bring that dirt to Phaedra about Mr. Chocolate, there was a screen behind, it was a screen behind Phaedra that Cynthia was facing that was telling her to bring up Mr. Chocolate. Bring up Mr. Chocolate. Do you hear what I just said? Do y'all hear what I just said? Do y'all hear what I just said? Girl. Cynthia Bailey said out of her own mouth that year that she was supposed to bring up Mr. Chocolate at the dinner table, and she didn't have the pussy lips to do it, so Kenya had to step in and do what she couldn't do. There was a screen behind Phaedra that said, "Bring up Mr. Chocolate." That's what Cynthia said. So, and it was Mr. Chocolate. Girl, they say it was they say it was somebody. They say it was a housewife's ex-husband. But I don't know. Girl, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what's in that. So all I'm saying is, we have Cynthia Bailey saying that in a prior season, they say it was okay. We have Cynthia saying that there was a screen that was telling her, the producers were in the room telling her to bring up Mr. Chocolate. And the girls want to get down to the internet acting as if what K. Michelle said could not be true. After all the shit that we have seen happen on these reality shows, there is no way that someone was plotting against K. Michelle. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Girl. We had bitches on this motherfucking franchise. Girl, not on this one. We've had girls on this motherfucking network try to bring on a paternity rumor about somebody's motherfucking son. They were having a fucking kumbaya on whether or not we're gonna bring this rumor about this lady's son on the goddamn show, and the girls will still get their black asses down to the internet and say that the girls don't plot. There are some things that are happening where I feel like all the girls are full of shit. I think that I have done a very great job at calling out the current season on they fuck shit. From A. Michelle to Drew, Phaedra ain't got shit going on. Porsha, Cynthia, Pinky, Angela, girl, who else? All the girls. I don't have a problem calling out the girls. If I hear it and I see it and it sounds problematic or it's something that make my ears perk up, girl, we're gonna talk about it. Cousin, did you see what Candiace said on the Terrell show about production having cue cards with big words to make them say ugly things during scenes? No, I didn't see that, but I believe it. Thank you. I believe it. I believe it. Cynthia already told us it was a screen, girl, in the scene telling her to say Mr. Chocolate. Yes. That's it. But, you know, it is what it is, girl. I think I'm gonna do that when I ain't doing all that today. I'm gonna do that, I ain't got time. But yeah, it is what it is, girl. And the thing is, even if production told you something, you cannot go against production. That's just what it is. The girls know how to. The girls know. Even if production told you something, girl, you just fucked. Girl, you just fucked. It's a wrap. You better try to figure out how you gonna maneuver on the show, because you definitely can't say, Rodney said. You know what I'm saying? Well, Rodney told me. Okay. Ooh. Anyways, but yeah, child. I mean, shout out to Kay. Shout out to Porsha. Shout out to Shout out to sh- yeah. Mm-hmm. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, girl. It ain't that big of a deal though. I mean, it's not, because it's not that big of a deal because it's, girl, just reality TV. Yeah. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like these girls ain't gutter snipes. And girl, they got it in them. And they gonna do whatever they need to do in order not to tell their business. Hello? They're gonna do whatever they need to do in order not to tell their business. Girl, hold up, y'all. This is so ghetto. Girl, let me put these clothes. Girl, sorry. Let me go put these clothes in the dryer. Give me like 2 seconds. This is ghetto boots, baby. Hold up. Girl, I had to put my pants in the dryer, girl. Sorry. Okay, child. Okay, girl. Anyways, but yeah, child. I really want to say something, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Let me close this door. Let me close the door. Hold up. I said I don't want y'all to hear the dryer. Can I say something? Girl, I don't want to say it. No, the girl's gonna say I'm dragging. The girl's gonna say I'm dragging Porsha. It is. I'ma say it. 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 It blows my mind, girl, how people are so quick to call K Michelle a liar and not believe what she's saying. I DM me, I'll say it. And you'll put a little razzle dazzle on it, okay? You'll say how I really be thinking it in my head, okay? Put a little razzle dazzle on it, okay? It does go to show that people will forget what you've done if they like you. Like, for example, I saw a clip of Porsha talking about, bringing K Michelle into the fold and how she, is going to be bringing this woman into the group and, introducing her as her friend, like as if that means something. That don't mean nothing, Porsha. Not with your track record, baby. And it's no shade to Porsha. Porsha, you also brought another woman in and introduced her as your friend and went to the club with you and your good sister, Shamia. We saw y'all all sitting on the couch. So the rewriting history of how you like to be when you introduce women onto the show, girl, it's not landing for me. Because I know you for your works. Okay? Because I remember the last bitch you brought in and introduced as your friend, girl, you turned around and married her husband a couple of years later. So Porsha trying to paint this picture and people trying to act as if Porsha has any like girl, I can't give you the benefit of the doubt based off of what you've already shown us. Even when it comes to lying, I find it diabolical that people are not giving K. Michelle the benefit of the doubt because it's Porsha, as if we have forgotten what Porsha has demonstrated on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that people can't change. I'm not saying that in some scenarios you can't give someone the benefit of the doubt. But at what point do you say, girl, based off of this, it's not hard to believe what this lady is saying. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's not like we're talking about like a Candy, where Candy used to get Mama Joyce to do her dirty work and talk to Todd like she was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying Candy is above reproach. She not. I'm just saying like Candy in comparison to Porsha is like night and day. So like Candy would be someone who you would be like, girl, I don't know, because that don't really give me Candy. Remember how I used to always say, based off of what I have seen from Todd Burris, this is what I used to always say. Based off of what Todd has presented to us on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Todd does not give me he's disrespectful like that. Girl, the nigga been on TV for more than a decade. At this point, if we ain't seen him, he probably ain't doing it. That was my mindset. Now, Candy and Todd got a divorce, so I don't know. And they say he was out here throwing dick around, so I don't know. But all I can say is, girl, when he was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl, he wasn't giving me. He wasn't giving me. You know what I'm saying? I used to tug on Todd's wig, and we were, that's Todd Burris. But I used to always be very serious when I would say, girl, Todd doesn't give me disrespectful tea though. The times that he's had to cuss out Mama Joyce, when Mama Joyce has been very disrespectful to that man, he never did. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind saying, okay, based off of what we've seen, Todd is petty, okay? Based off of what we've seen on this show, does this align with something this person would do? I would probably say no. Or I would probably say yes. And I think that K. Michelle airing out her grievances with Porsha and me seeing people think that K. Michelle is just some bona fide liar, as if who she's not talking about did not just get on our TV screen and repeat a storyline of this woman saying that, girl, y'all already know. Like Porsha has too much dirt under her nails for people to still just go with what Porsha says or go against what the other person is saying. K. Michelle, she contradicts herself. She's sensitive as fuck. She's paranoid. She's a pick-me. But I don't remember ever. She said things that make me cringe. Sometimes I feel like K. Michelle will give something out. She wants to be treated a certain way, but she sometimes doesn't give it out. I do believe that about K. Michelle. But I don't remember a time where I caught K. Michelle in a lie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Whew. And I go up for K. Michelle. The people know that. But I can go up for you and still realize, girl, you girl, like I go up for Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Heavenly gets on my motherfucking nerves. But that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you can be my fave and still get on my fucking nerves. Okay, I'm sure. Okay, I'm sure I'm some of y'all faves and I still get on y'all fucking nerves, but y'all still love me though. Oh, yes. Okay. I love you too, girl. I love you too. Okay. We just argue sometimes and disagree. That's it. That's it. That's it. But yeah. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Baby. You know how we do over here, baby. We'll be arguing and fussing, baby. It's all love, baby. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. And that's what it's not to really come down on Porsha, because that's not what I'm trying to do, because I know it lands on deaf ears because I don't like Porsha. You know what I'm saying? I know it will land on them, like he just said it because he don't like Porsha. But the fact of the matter is, the stuff, when I say something about Porsha, I can almost guarantee you 99.9% of the time when I say she did something, baby, it's based in facts. Okay? Okay. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's because I do like K. Michelle. I feel like people are being unnecessarily hard on K. Michelle. Like I feel like people are being unnecessarily hard on Shamia. I feel like people are being unnecessarily hard on Kelly. I thought that people were being unnecessarily hard on Pinky. I really did. I really do. And this is coming from somebody, girl, no shade to Shamia. This is coming from somebody who was calling Shamia a lapdog most of the season. Girl, no shade. Hey, Shamia, if you see this, girl. Hey, Shamia, girl. It's no, girl, I ain't got no problem. I actually like Shamia. And this is coming from somebody who was calling Shamia a lapdog more than half of last season. Okay? And even I was like, God damn, y'all mean as fuck. Okay? Even I'm like, God damn, y'all mean. I know I was calling the bitch. I know I was calling the bitch a girl. A bitch. Come on, female dog. I know I was calling the bitch a lap dog, but god damn. Girl. The way y'all be dragging Shamia and Kelly, girl, it's absolutely weird to not y'all. But the way that people, and this guy said this online. The boy said Pinky is in charge of the girls. I think that Pinky is another male-identified woman. You know, girl, you gotta listen to when the girls say shit like that. That's why I don't hang out with females. Girl like stuff like that. Girl, when the girls say stuff like that, antennas will go up. When Pinky said it at that table, I'm paraphrasing, but she said something about her not hanging out with females. I was like, But yeah, I can see Pinky. I like Pinky. You know what's so crazy? Can I have okay? Let's talk. Okay, let's talk about Pinky. I was on the phone today with one of my sisters, and we were talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And right, I like Pinky. I wouldn't want to hang out, but she's great for the show and the group. Yes, yes. I feel like I wouldn't want to hang out with Pinky, but I feel like Pinky is good for the show. Yes, because you had me about to windmill you the other night on an RHO Live. Been off social media, as you know, but was about to pop out swinging for you in the comments. LOL, miss y'all. Oh, what's up, Faith Love? Girl, what's up? Who is this? I just realized. What's up, Faith Love? Life and Style? I swear I thought about you, girl. I was like, I have not seen her in a minute. Yes, shout out to Faith Love, Life and Style. Yes. Pinky would be so. I think Pinky is good for TV. I won't want to hang out with Pinky. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Oh, my condolences. When did she pass away? Girl, I used to always see you and your mama in the streets, girl. Every time I looked up, girl, you and your mama was in the streets, baby. I know that's right. Oh my God, February, March, April, May. Oh my God. My condolences, sister. I hope you're doing all right. Yes. My condolences to you, Faith, Love, Life, and Style. Pinky is someone who I think she's good for the show. Like, it's a couple of the girls, like, believe it or not, girl, I can see me hanging out with Shamia, girl. I can see me hanging out with Kelly. Porsha, I really be trying to like Porsha. Porsha is, I don't know. No. Porsha have her days where I do be laughing at Porsha, you know what I'm saying? But I think Porsha is a psychopath, girl. There are some of the girls that I could see me like hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Shamia is fun as hell. I really do. I feel like Kelly would be fun. I feel like Angela, believe it or not, I feel like Angela, let Porsha buy you a drink, Rodney, okay? Because I damn sure take it. I feel like Angela might be fun. Phaedra, no. I don't know about K. Michelle either. I'm gonna save that for another day. K. Michelle give me like she will be draining low key. No shade to K. Michelle, and I love K. Michelle. Can I say something about K. Michelle I don't like? Can I say something about K. Michelle I don't like? I was actually gonna talk about this on Patreon, but I'll say it over here. I really want K. Michelle to go look out for Lauren or go talk to somebody and lay on a couch. And K. Michelle has said this. I want K. Michelle to realize that she is blessed beyond measure. I feel like every time I hear K. Michelle speak, it's a woe is me. What the people did to me. And I'm not trying to say that people should get over what has happened to them in life, but I always feel like anytime K. Michelle comes out, it's always kind of like, it's like a story. Go! See, did you ask me this? Who would you want to be stuck in an elevator with from RHOA? Just one of them. Oh, let me see. K. Michelle is truly wilding and doing a lot, but I love that she is keeping her foot on Porsha neck. I know that's right. Who would be the person? Phaedra, no. Cynthia. Okay, maybe. Shamia, no. Shamia talk too much. I talk a lot too. But I don't talk a lot in real life, believe it or not. Okay. Well, if you're my friend, I do. Pinky, Kelly. You know who I would probably say, girl? I would probably say Cynthia. Believe it or not, I would probably say Cynthia. I would. I would probably say Cynthia. Oh, you talking about from the current cast? I would probably say Cynthia. It wouldn't be Shamia because Shamia talk too much. Girl, it wouldn't be Porsha. I don't know. Because, girl, believe it or not, girl, as much as I do not like Porsha, the one thing I do give Porsha is I know Porsha is probably fun in real life. Girl, I cannot believe I'm like Phaedra, come on, Phaedra! I can see Phaedra! Now that you said that, I can see Phaedra! I didn't even think about that. I can see Phaedra. Yes! I can see Phaedra. See, I was going with Cynthia. That's what I don't want to be with Porsha. I don't want to be with Shamia because Shamia too. And Porsha the same way. Like, girl, shut up. You understand? Like, I would need somebody who's kind of like, this. And I feel like it would be either Cynthia or Phaedra. Yeah, I would say Cynthia or Phaedra. I would say Cynthia or either Phaedra. It wouldn't be Pinky because Pinky would try to manhandle me and I had to cuss. Yeah, no shade to Pinky. It wouldn't be Pinky because Pinky would try to manhandle me. Girl, and I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to because I do not work for you. Okay? So it wouldn't be Pinky. It wouldn't be Shamia because Shamia talk too fucking much. It wouldn't be Porsha. Porsha talk too fucking much. I talk a lot, but Porsha talk too much. It wouldn't be K Michelle because K Michelle would cry the whole time. Girl, no shade. Honestly, now that you said that, I hate not about to steal your answer. Girl, believe it or not, girl, I would probably say Phaedra too. Phaedra or Cynthia. I would say Phaedra and then probably next Cynthia. I would say probably Phaedra. Phaedra does give, girl, as much as I don't like Phaedra, Phaedra does give that she would probably have the most well-rounded conversation stuck in the elevator. Yeah. I didn't even think about that until you just said it. I was thinking at first I said Cynthia. Yeah, I would say Phaedra and Cynthia. The two oldest, which is crazy. Rodney, I'm from Memphis. We don't trust people by letting you know what has happened to us. Is us letting you know why we don't let you get close to us. Thank you. Come on, Memphis. Hey, cousin, I'm late. We tugging on wigs tonight. You know, we ain't been tugging on no wigs tonight. Oh, we just having a real cool, calm, collected conversation. We're not doing all that tonight. Believe it or not, girl. It just been real cool, calm, collected. We just chatting. Ain't no screaming and hollering. You know, ain't none of that going on, baby. But yeah. But anyway, so yeah. I like Pinky. I like Pinky. And believe it or not, girl, let me be a little bit transparent with y'all. I had let the comments get to me about Pinky before the season started. I did. I had already had. What's up? I had already. I'm also from Memphis. Yes. Come on. I'm trying to get this body together like yours, girl. I had already let the comment section get to me. And girl, I'd already had a disdain for Pinky. Like, oh, why she on the show? Girl, really? And I was like, girl, you don't even know this lady. Girl, why you already you don't want her on the show? You're like, you don't know this lady. This lady ain't, you don't even know how this lady talk. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about this lady except she sells vegan food. That's it. You know? And I can't say that for everybody else, but I do believe that there are some people out there, like I was a part of that group, who was already side-eyeing Pinky, didn't want her on the show. And I think that they never let that go and just did not truly give Pinky a chance. Because Pinky is working for her check, baby. What y'all say? Girl, Pinky is working for her check. To me, if we're going to be honest, girl, this is just me. I feel like Cynthia working for her check. I feel like Kelly working for her check. I feel like Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff is working for her check. I feel like Angela working for hers with her messy ass. I feel like Pinky is working for her check. Girl, I feel like Porsha trying to whatever she got going on. The only one who ain't working for their check is Phaedra. K. Michelle working for hers. The only person that ain't earning their keep is Phaedra Parks. I feel like everybody else is, girl, working. I really do. I think the only one on the cast that is not working is Phaedra. I think everybody else is, girl, trying to get something. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to earn their keep. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, baby, Cynthia is fucked in like she got bills to pay, okay? Baby, they must have told girl, I don't know what's girl. Because Cynthia really low-key a housewife, if you ask me. Cynthia act like Cynthia is a housewife. Phaedra is a friend of. I want to know how much Cynthia getting paid. Girl, because Cynthia is moving like a housewife. And I just, girl, I know it ain't none of my business and I'll never know. But you know, I'm nosy. I want to know how much Cynthia getting paid. Because Cynthia should be getting paid like a housewife. She really should. Because hell, she moving like one. And Phaedra over there getting paid as a house. And Cynthia probably getting paid friend of and moving like a housewife. And Phaedra getting paid housewife and moving like a friend. Girl, that had me fucked up. You know, Cynthia's a flip-flopper, but ain't no hater either. Cynthia been working. Cynthia better be getting paid a housewife fee. Girl, like I'm cutting the checks. Like it's my goddamn money. Okay, like I'm at Bravo, NBC Universal. But I'm just saying, based on what I've seen, Cynthia should be getting paid. You know what I'm saying? She better be. Girl. She better be. Anyways, but yeah. I don't know, girl. Anyway, that's all I had to really talk about, y'all. Shout out to RHOA 17. I mean, RHOA season 17. I think, like I said, girl, you know, I was talking, my friend asked me, did I think that was K. Michelle a good fit for the show? I said, yes. And then they told me she's declassing the show. I said, declassing the show? Yeah. I said, declassing the show? K. Michelle is declassing the show. So okay. Out of all the shit that we have seen on Real Housewives of Atlanta, out of all the shit we have seen on Real Housewives of Atlanta, it kind of reminded me of when people were saying that Mia was declassing RHOP. Mia? Girl. Mia declassing the show? Girl, fuck paternity rumors. Fuck people fighting in barns. Fuck people bleeding from their mouths. Girl, Mia. Girl, Mia declassing the show. Girl, y'all done had bitches fighting in barns and pulling wigs. Girl, K. Michelle. Girl, K. Michelle declassing the show. K. Michelle is not declassing the show. I think that Mia is a gutter snipe, but I think that the show was already declassed prior to Mia pulling that, doing the paternity storyline. And my whole thing is, girl, I don't know what's the difference between, if we're going to be honest, girl, if Mia want to play with her goddamn children and the paternity of hers, I don't know what the fucking problem is. They ain't our children. Bitch, Giselle was about to bring a paternity storyline on about somebody else's fucking child. So if Mia want to fuck around with Juju and Jeremiah and Coco and Apple, then girl, let her. I don't give a damn. Them her children. Them her motherfucking children. If she want to fuck around and play these games with, what's the nigga name? Gordon and Jukebox. What's the nigga name who played the DJ? I don't know the nigga name. Then bitch let her. That's how I looked at it. She gave my motherfucking children. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think K Michelle is, Mia was actually a key. She was a messy ass bitch, but Mia was a key, girl. And Mia low-key was working them girls. Mia was a double Mia bitch. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Bitch, Mia was working them girls. Bitch, Mia had Giselle on the ropes. Bitch, at one point she had K on the ropes. Bitch. When I knew what Mia lost me, what Mama Mia lost me is when she became Punk Puss. Shout out to Andrew Gabor. When Mia became Punk Puss at the reunion and girl started acting like a white woman and left, I lost all respect for Mia. I did. I did. Mia, the truth of the matter is, bitch, you've been hell on wheels this whole fucking season. You get to the reunion, bitch, you're supposed to follow it all the way through. Girl, when Mia got her shit and walked out that reunion, I said, baby, she is whack. Girl, she lost all respect. Get her ass up out of here. Mia, you cannot cut up the way you cut up. Girl, you cannot, because Mia cut up. You cannot cut up the way you cut up and then get to the reunion and, oh my God, I have to go. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Girl, no, that is not how this works. Girl, no. You're supposed to see it all the way through the finish line. Mia should have got to that reunion with her legs crossed and said, who gonna check me, bitch? That's what Mia was supposed to do. Mia really could have been, girl, I don't give a fuck. Mia really could have been in charge of those girls. Mia was supposed to get to that reunion, cross her legs, and say, who gonna check me, bitch? That was the attitude she was supposed to have. That was what she was supposed to do. Yeah, Mia effed up shit. That's what I'm saying, like, yes. That's what I'm like, Mia really, was the storyline gutter snipe? Yes. The paternity storyline, girl, Mia had a lot going on, but I blame that on the producers, y'all. I did. Because they didn't have to show us all of that. The producers pick what they want to show us. They decided to throw everything that Mia filmed, girl, onto the goddamn season. So now we got paternity storylines, we got girlfriends, we got boyfriends, we got husbands, bitch. We got, girl, we got mamas on drugs. Like, it was so much shit going on with Mia. But I didn't blame it on Mia because that's what they showed us. But Mia did have a lot going on. But I also felt like Mia was the one who had the season going. Girl, Mia was the talk of everybody. And if it wasn't for Mia, girl, clearly the other bitches ain't have no storyline. That I just when a girl I just feel like I like a girl who's standing her shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of lost respect for Shamia, because I feel like Shamia, like, girl, ugh. I don't want Shamia banging with her best friend. But that's why I was happy Shamia finally stood up for herself. The last episode, like, girl, finally, bitch. Girl, you a grown-ass woman. Why you scared to open up your mouth? Girl, who gonna do something to you? Girl, now I can see if you was in the hood. Girl, you go all kind of in the hood on this show. But I can see if you was in the hood, girl, talking to some random ghetto ass bitch. You might want to watch what the fuck you say because you don't know her. She might pop you in your face. But girl, what they gonna do over here? Girl, hello. Well, with Porsha, girl, you'll get pulled to the ground. Let me shut up. Anyways, but yeah. Mia lost my respect. I thought Mia, girl, you came in, bitch, getting in Giselle, baby. Baby, I'm gonna tell you when I knew Mia was on motherfucking 100, bitch. When they say Mia, I wasn't there, so I don't know, girl. When they said that Mia called Giselle daughters a pack of whores, baby. I said, oh, Mia is earning her check, girl. And that's when I told y'all Giselle ain't bad. Giselle is scary too. Cause girl, Mia sat right in front of that camera. Mia sat right. Girl, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. But Mia was wearing them girls out. Mia was wearing them girls out. Do you hear me, bitch? Mia sat right in front of the camera and told everybody how one of Giselle's daughters had some nigga come knocking on the motherfucking door. Sure did. I said, bitch, what? I would have hit that bitch in her face. Man, Mia would have been fighting on camera, girl. What the fuck you just say? Girl, you just told my motherfucking daughter business, girl, on TV. Bitch, Mia was wearing them girls low, baby. And then remember when they got into it? Where were they at? In Mexico? I can't remember where they were at. But they cut it. Because they said that they really did say that Mia, I don't know. I think it was a neighborhood talk who reported it. Mia called Giselle's daughter some whores. Mia was a real. That's what I'm saying. Mia was a real villain, bitch. Mia was a real. Remember when she told Kay? She called Kay Scar. Did she call Kay? She called Kay Stitches. Did she call Kay Stitches? Bitch, Mia was with Stitches. Mia was on their asses. But Mia was on their asses, girl. I said, that's a gutter snipe. Baby, Mia is a gutter snipe. But baby, Mia is on these bitches' asses. Do you hear me? Had Kate running to the restroom crying. Had Wendy running after her to go check on her. Baby, Mia said, bitch, I'm earning this check, baby. Mia said, I'm earning this check. Mia fucked up when she left that reunion. Yeah, Mia said everything is up to talk about. Baby, she sure did. That's why I had respect for Mia. On the flip side, was it gutter snipe? Was some of the shit she was saying, I couldn't believe it. But on the flip side, on the other side, I was like, Mia is not playing no games with y'all. And Mia is not playing no games with the girls. Mia fucked up when she left that reunion. I really think that if Mia would have just stayed at the reunion, Mia would have came back and Mia would have been the head bitch in charge. Mia was already on her way. Mia was in the middle of the goddamn picture. Mia was on her way. Girl, I don't care, y'all. Mia was on her way to being the head bitch in charge. She fucked it all up. She fucked it all up when she left that reunion. I really think that's what sealed the deal for Mia. When Mia didn't even leave the stage. Mia left the building. But girl, I do think Carlos was gassing her up a little too much. Shout out to Carlos. We love Carlos King over here. But I do think Carlos was gassing her up just a little too much. Just a little too much. I do think that went to Mia's head. Was Mia on her way? Was Mia on her way? I believe Mia was on her way. I think that Mia really, if Mia would have played the game the right way, and she just would have stayed at the reunion, I think that Mia would have came back the next season, and I think Mia would have been running the girls. And then Karen was in jail too. Karen was in jail. Karen was in jail. If Mia would have came back that next season, Mia would have been running them girls. Boots. Okay? She fucked up. She fucked up. She really fucked up. She's the force multiplier. You're so messy. Oh, y'all are messy. Yes, I think that, yeah. I think that Mills, I really do. Like, I think that some people were not giving Mia the credit. My thing with Mia, if you go back and watch my reviews, I wasn't getting caught up in the whole Mia is a liar, Mia is a liar. Because as I always stated, Mia been a motherfucking liar. You know what I'm saying? That's what was killing me that season. What's up, Mimi? That's what was killing me that season. When the girls were like, oh, Mia is a liar. Mia been a liar. Like, Mia came in lying. So why are we so fixated on Mia being a liar now? The bitch been lying. Go back and watch my reviews. I was like, girl, Mia be lying, girl. But the girls didn't care about Mia lying because Wendy and Mia were beefing. And they didn't like Wendy. And now, we fast forward, girl, 3, 4, 5 seasons later. Now it's Mia is a liar. Girl, I'm not talking about that. Girl, Mia been lying. Let's talk about how Mia wearing these girls out now. Okay? And let's talk about how Gordon is a stunt queen too. Because if y'all think that Gordon wasn't a part of the who's the baby daddy storyline, girl, please. They needed that money. They had been locked out of the accounts. Okay? They had been shut out the business. Mia needed that Real Housewives of Potomac check. So in my head, now this is not factual, in my head, I felt like Gordon and Mia were in it together. Yes! Gordon was 100% pimping himself out for a check too. Yes! That's why I was like, I get the girls are going after Mia, but girl, Mia not in this by herself. The motherfucker is mic'd up. Okay? Hey, Rodney, you know how mad I am to have to vindicate Robin for the viewers' hypocrisy? Because when she questioned why Kay was chosen for the RHOA, the girls dragged her. Now all they want is Kay off the show, baby, baby. And I defended Robin. Because Robin didn't really say nothing wrong to me. Thank you. But yes, that's why I was like, girl, the girls dragging Mia like Mia is the only stunt queen. As far as I was concerned, Mia and Gordon stunt queens. Because don't forget, Gordon ass is mic'd up. They didn't want to say it because Gordon was over that girl with that floppy dick and was diagnosed with bipolar. Girl, I can't even get it out because I know that's gonna sound fucked up. Girl, they didn't want to say it because Gordon had already told the girls that he was a little bipolar. But girl, I was gonna say it. I know what he said. That don't take away from the fact that he's still a stunt queen. Gordon ain't stupid. Gordon ain't stupid. He knows what the fuck is going on. Him and Mia done sat down and figured out what the fuck is gonna be because we need this motherfucking check. Because they done locked us out of the accounts. And, you know, I'm a boss. 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 Girl, you ain't too much of a boss, girl. They locked your ass out. So I think that's a part of the reason, too, why Mia was going so hard that last season, because she needed to make sure she kept that check. But I think she fucked up when she left the reunion. Whew. Yeah, child. Miss CEO, okay? Look at the CEO. Look at the CEO and the businesswoman. Okay? And the businesswoman. She really did go out bad. It's sad. And then they say you still in furniture, girl. That's what I'm saying, Mia. You went out bad, girl. I guess ain't no word, girl. Never mind. Mia went out bad. Like Mia, girl. Girl. I hope her money, and I don't know, because they say you still in furniture, girl. Okay. And the crazy thing about it, right after she got offline laughing at Wendy, girl, she was arrested, less than 30 days later? I said, girl, my. That was Wendy's mama putting that Holy Ghost thunder fire on that bitch. Girl, Mia came down to the internet laughing about Dr. Wendy and her alleged insurance fraud, and baby, about a month later, we saw a motherfucking mug shot of Miss Mama Mia. Girl, Wendy mama said, I got you, daughter. Girl, she was in that kitchen, girl, stirring up that witch's brew. Girl, that Nigerian witch's brew. Girl, they say Wendy's mama is a witch. I don't know, girl. That's my sister, girl. But they say Wendy's mama is a witch, girl. So you know they say Wendy's mama was in that kitchen stirring up that Nigerian Holy Ghost witch's brew. Girl, Holy Ghost fire, bombastic, chili fantastic. Rain on that whole head. Bombastic. Holy Ghost fire! And girl, we looked up and Mia was in jail. And we looked up, okay? We looked up, and Mia was in jail. I said, come on, Mama Susan. Mama Susan. Mama Susan said, I got you, daughter. I got her. And we looked up, and Mia was getting arrested at the motherfucking airport. I said, oh, girl, them tables turned, baby, real fast. Okay. Anyways, child. Susan's okay. And Tina's gumbo. Yes. Girl, you got Beyonce mama down here, girl. She got the girls coughing up blood, allegedly. You got girl Wendy's mama up in the DMV sending bitches to jail. Girl, it's a lot going on with these girls and their mamas, baby. Girl, let me stop. Dr. Wendy, if you see this girl, I'm just playing, sister. Girl, Dr. Wendy, if you see this, sister, girl, I'm just playing, sister. I'm just playing, girl. Shout out to Miss Susan. Girl, so you know it's all love. I love Miss Susan. Shout out to Miss Susan, baby. Girl, I don't want no problems. Oh, girl. Okay, bitch. Oh, wait. Oh, child. I'm just playing, girl. I don't want no problem with nobody in their mamas, honey. Okay. Anyway, shout out, let me get off of here. Shout out to Wendy. Shout out to Miss Susan, girl. Shout out to Miss Tina. I don't want no problems. Girl, shout out to Beyonce. I don't want no problems. Shout out to the Beehive. I don't want no problems. Yeah. Shout out to Osu. Ain't that who they said Wendy was a part of? I don't know. Didn't they say Wendy and Eddie was a part of Osu? I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with that. But shout out to Wendy and Osu and Nusu and all the other girls. Shout out to K Michelle. Shout out to Porsha. Shout out to Phaedra. Girl, shout out to RHOA 17. I think, believe it or not, again, I really believe that the current season is good. I do. But I do think they should just get rid of all the girls who they say don't bring nothing and just bring the girls who they like back. They say NECA is about to be on a show in DC. I saw it somewhere online. It was her and some white people. It was NECA, probably like another black person. I think an Asian. Something about like I guess I don't know if it's gonna be about socialites in DC. But yeah, NECA, I think NECA is about to be on another show. That's what I saw online. I don't know. It's some show. I think it's called The Real Lawyers of DC. Oh, girl. I thought that was a real name. It's some show. I saw a picture. It was like 7 or 8 of people in the picture. But yeah, I think NECA is about to be on the show. I would check it out to see what NECA got going on. I would check it out. You know, I ain't got no problem. I just think she was a mess on. NECA was a flop too. But I'll check it out because I ain't got no issues with NECA. Oh, it hasn't been picked up yet? Oh, okay. So it hasn't been picked up yet. Okay. I'm definitely going to watch the show with Kenya and Tamar and Marge and all the other girls. Yes. I would definitely be watching. Yes. Hopefully this is a setup for Kenya to come back to RHOA season 18. Girl, I need my girl. No, she come back, bitch. It's Team Kenya. Okay, this season, girl, fuck them all. But girl, no, just playing. I'm just saying. But next season, if Kenya come back, bitch, it's Team Squirrel in full effect, bitch. Okay, don't let my bitch come back next season, bitch. Okay, bitch, it's Team Squirrel in full effect. I'm spinning that word. Bitch, it's gonna be Team Squirrel in full effect, bitch. Okay. Y'all gonna see Team Twirl. Bitch, right now, I don't give a fuck about nothing. No, I like K Michelle. I like the girls. But you know, baby, next year, Kenya come back, baby, it's Team Twirl. Bitch, it's Team Twirl all the motherfucking way. Girl, fuck everybody else. Team Twirl. Okay? Okay, I don't think she coming back. I don't know, girl. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. At this point, it don't even matter. She not on the show. I want her to come back, but if she don't, she don't. Yeah, she do. But yeah, hopefully she can come back. I mean, because y'all said fire Shamia, fire Kelly, fire K Michelle, fire Pinky, so they could go ahead and just bring Kenya back. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, child. All right, y'all. Let me get up off of here. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. It was fun.